Social enterprise is a way of doing business where, like any other business, you look to generate profit, but instead of that profit going into the pockets of individuals, it goes back to a community or a cause.
We want to be a place where people in the community feel they can come and sort of mingle, and a marketplace, but also a place to enjoy art and a place where artists come and do things, and you know, we want to be a melting pot really for the community.
So PORTY is primarily a co-working space. We have a real focus and emphasis on community, but we're also lots of different things under one roof. So as well as the co-working, we also support Edinburgh Tool Library, who have a workshop here. We've got Velo Bike Works in the front who restore bikes. So we're a one-stop shop for a very specific kind of day.
Be United is a charity and we advocate for black creatives living within Scotland.
So it's basically the Broomhouse Hub is a community hub dedicated to championing community development and basically bringing people together, and pizza.
I think of social enterprise first and foremost as a business. It has to make money, it has to make profit in order to be useful to people. In order to have social impact and have social good, it has to make enough money to be sustainable.
But social enterprises are not about friends. It's about business.
Our whole aim is to improve access to mental health treatment, but also neurodiversity assessments, so that people can come here and know that they're getting really good quality psychological therapies, other therapies and neurodiversity assessments.
So the Greyfriars Charteris Centre is a centre for community activity based on the Pleasance in Edinburgh. Pretty much self-sufficient, so the income we produce from our activities helps fund all of our social activities and all of our core costs.
Okay, the Melting Pot is an inspiring community of people striving to make the world a better place.
We are a design studio dedicated to supporting intersectional feminist and LGBTQ+ communities.
TopHat Discovery offers coaching-led services and coaching for social impact.
In Scotland, we have the Social Enterprise Code, which lays out what a social enterprise is, and that includes having an asset lock, it includes having independent board members. It's a way of really protecting the concept and making sure that it's something strong.
So Mhor Outdoor organises empowering hiking experiences for people that are financially or socially excluded, for a healthier, happier and more equal population in Scotland.
The Edinburgh Remakery is a social enterprise and an environmental charity, specialising in the circular economy, particularly repair and reuse.
The Edinburgh Tool Library is about sharing the assets that already exist in our community and getting them into as many hands as possible so that as many people as possible can benefit from them. And those assets can be objects, but they can also be skills and they can be volunteers. But if we do that, then everybody has a better place to live.
The Adelphe community, a care charity and community hub in the heart of the community.
You Can Cook go anywhere in Scotland or even the UK, and we deliver cookery programs, workshops, demos, talks, seminars on health, nutrition. But the base, the foundation of You Can Cook is to teach people how to cook from scratch.
Social enterprise is a business that has social impact, a business that is committed to social good and to its beneficiaries. Its profit is reinvested into that.
Altogether Edinburgh is a social enterprise. We run a training centre and charity shop in one. So the training takes place in the charity shop.
So Think Circus is a circus with a purpose, far beyond the big top.
So we're here to support pregnant women and their families and partners in the antenatal period and make sure they're aware of what's coming and also prepare for labour and birth.
So the two phrases I always use is blast brings balance through boxing, and blast, it's more than just boxing.
Abandoned Artist is a talent agency with a twist, supporting displaced and migrant artists to rebuild their broken creative careers.
So the Edinburgh Festival of Cycling is a celebration of cycling in all its forms. So.
We're really proud of our social enterprise sector in Scotland and here in Edinburgh. We see these businesses as a vital part of Scotland's economy going forward.
Out the Blue works in the community, for the community, in lots of different guises. Whether it's Bongo Club, whether it's blueprint, whether it's renting out the space down the drill hole, whether it's a cafe that's in the heart of a community in Leith, you know, Abbey Mount, an arts and crafts centre.
Scran Academy is a youth work catering charity. We use food and cooking to empower young people to thrive in education, work and wider life.
Creative arts therapy space is a nesting ground for therapists to grow, for community art programs to grow, while also providing accessible healing for our local community.
So the aim of And Parents is to partner with schools and other education organisations to rethink practice and reshape culture when it comes to working from parents, so that we can improve the outcomes for young people.
Soberbuzz is a community for the sober and the sober curious.
But the goal, the aim, is to be able to pay yourself, your staff, pay for products, pay for the venue, pay for everything that you need to cover your costs. And unless we sort of concentrate on how to really do that, you know, who are your customers, not just your beneficiaries, it can be very challenging. A very important thing for social enterprises to nail down is the difference between their beneficiaries and their customers.
The workspace machinery and tools for whatever you want to make, whenever you want to make it.
Sanitree is a social enterprise which is fighting to make menstruation an equitable and empowering experience to people and the planet.
Asha Boom Boom brings fun, develop confidence and encourage creativity through capoeira and djembe drumming to encourage kids out there and their families to be active for life.
The Fountainbridge Canalside Community Trust is a community development trust based in the Fountainbridge area, and we are involved in projects that make the local area a better place to live, work, do business and visit.
Art and spirituality is the alchemy of healing through the journey of the soul to express your emotions through creativity and the deep journey that the soul is taking to help itself and possibly others.
Hameish, in terms of our shows, are a night out that feels like a night in.
So Adelphe Connect Hub is a community-driven social enterprise that is committed to empowering ethnic minority women to thrive professionally and personally through coaching, mentoring, visibility and integration.
And social enterprises, you know, they compete with private businesses. Our members, the quality of their products, the quality of their services are as good, if not better, than private businesses. Going to a social enterprise doesn't mean sacrificing quality. It means, you know, you're paying for quality, you're paying for the same good or service, but you know the money you're spending, it's going towards doing something amazing for your community, which will make, you know, your life better as well.
Edinburgh Food Social is a social enterprise that teaches young people and communities about food education and ensures that they have access to Scotland's good produce and they know what to do with it.
Our enterprise is student-led. Those ideas come from the students and it takes our projects in slightly different directions. But ultimately the goal is always to use the profits locally, whether it's within the community or whether it's to kind of piggyback, I suppose, a little bit on some of the local charities that have shared goals with ourselves.
It's a community of queer people, LGBT plus queer and trans people, to practice an embodiment practice of yoga. So
EALA Impacts is a not-for-profit social enterprise. We're a conservation architect and childhood building surveying practice.